Hi and welcome to this short tutorial from our video series on the 7th Shopify theme. In this video, we will focus on the header. Let's start by editing the style. Here we have the standard header, which is what everything else is built on. Now let's switch to a boxed one. The boxed header lets you play with corner radius, background opacity, optional blur, and what's important here is that this behaves consistently across different page types. So here it is on the home page, and then on product page, and also on a blog page. Even though the content below changes, the header remains predictable. Now let's move to the translucent header. You still have background but with adjustable opacity and optional blur, which makes it feel lighter and more integrated with the page. This brings us to the transparent header, which is usually used on pages with a strong hero section. Here I'll start on the home page with transparent header and the white logo. What's important to keep in mind here is that transparency only really works when there's something with good contrast behind the header. If I go to the homepage, for example, you can see that transparency no longer makes sense here. The header becomes hard to read. For cases like this, we can replace the transparent header with the standard one on specific page types. So here, I'll enable that replacement for all regular pages. You can choose more page types for the standard header to appear in, or even write your own custom page handles. On a product page, however, switching to the standard header doesn't quite feel right either. Instead, this is where alternate color come in. By enabling an alternate color scheme, we can keep the header transparent but use different text and logo colors that work better for this particular page. Since this feature affects all pages by default, we will restrict it only to product pages. And because the logo also needs to adapt, we can set an alternate logo for the transparent headers as well. Going back to the homepage, let's add a secondary row. This row can hold things like a secondary menu, language or currency selectors, or social icons. When selecting the main row, you'll notice that you have a lot of control over logo positioning, menu alignment, menu style, typography, even the hiding of navigation icons such as the cart or search is possible, and also the ability to add your own custom link or icon. From here, we can start adding menus and mega menus. Menus are added as blocks inside the header section. When adding a mega menu, we can configure the alignment, the number of columns, the grid spacing, and inside it we can mix different types of content, menus, links, and cards, including product cards. This makes it possible to build rich navigation layouts without breaking consistency. Mega menus are meant to become part of the browsing experience, so instead of just listing links, you can surface products, promotions, or categories directly. Breadcrumbs live just below the header, and you also have typography and color control over them. Above the header, we can add announcement bars. Here I will enable a scrolling announcement and then play with its visibility. For example, show it only on product pages. You can control typography, colors, and behavior, and you also have other block types available like sliders or countdowns. Now let's move on to the navigation drawer. This is especially important because it defines how your navigation works on mobile. Here we can add multiple menu blocks, organize them into groups, control style and typography independently per group, and also add promo cards. The navigation drawer is designed as a first-class experience, not as a fallback. Especially on mobile, this is where most users will interact with your store navigation. And at the bottom of the navigation drawer, you have dedicated footer area for more content. The color of the drawer is controlled globally from the drawer settings, so all drawers stay visually consistent. Next we have the cart drawer. The cart drawer itself has fewer layout options because most of the cart related behavior is configured from the theme settings, not the section itself. Dynamic product recommendations in the cart are handled by Shopify's search and discovery app. All the other cart settings from the general theme settings are about one thing: conversion. The cart drawer is designed to remove friction at the final step, whether that's reinforcing trust with free shipping messages, offering relevant recommendations, or giving customers small incentives like discounts or gift products. Finally, we have the search drawer. The search experience is also driven mainly by Shopify, again through the Search Discovery app. At the section level, you can add featured links for focused discoverability, or you can add best-selling products for improved conversion. As you can see, the header in Seventh isn't just one section, it's an entire system.